Welcome to World Buzz Bulletin. Diplomatic relations between Copenhagen and Washington have hit a significant hurdle as the Danish foreign minister warned that a fundamental disagreement remains following what were described as frank and difficult talks regarding the future of Greenland. The high-level meeting, held in the Danish capital, was intended to resolve simmering tensions over U.S. military expansion and mineral rights on the Arctic island, while both sides reaffirmed their shared commitment to regional security. The session appears to have failed to bridge the gap between American strategic ambitions and Danish sovereignty. The primary point of contention centers on a proposed expansion of U.S. surveillance and defense infrastructure in northern Greenland, a move the U.S. argues is vital to counterbalancing increasing Arctic activity by rival powers. However, Danish and Greenlandic officials have expressed deep reservations, fearing that such an expansion would effectively militarize the territory without sufficient local oversight. Furthermore, the frank discussions also touched upon the extraction of rare earth minerals, with Copenhagen insisting that Greenland's resources must remain under the primary control of the Danish kingdom and the local Nuuk government. Several critical issues remain unresolved following the summit. The sovereignty shield. Denmark maintains that any increase in foreign military presence must be preceded by a formal treaty that grants the Danish and Greenlandic governments a direct veto over operational decisions. The resource rivalry. Washington's interest in securing a stable supply of critical minerals for its tech sector has clashed with Copenhagen's insistence on environmental protections and sovereign resource management. The local voice factor. Greenland's leadership has been increasingly vocal about having a seat at the table, warning that they will not accept any deal brokered between Washington and Copenhagen that treats that land as a mere strategic chess piece. As the two allies prepare for a second round of negotiations later this year, the impasse highlights the growing geopolitical value of the Arctic. The Danish foreign minister emphasized that while Denmark remains a steadfast NATO ally, it will not compromise on its core principles of national integrity. For Washington, the challenge will be finding a way to secure its northern flank without alienating one of its oldest European partners. The world is watching closely, as a fundamental disagreement over this icy expanse could redefine Arctic diplomacy for decades to come. Thank you for watching World Buzz Bulletin.